Alan Crabbe hears everything. He hears the whispers. He's too passive. He doesn't deserve to take over for the lion-hearted Jorge Gutierrez or the stern guidance of Harper Kemp. He's not anywhere near ready for the NBA. Alan Crabbe hears it all. And he's on a mission. Down the stretch last year, Crabbe faltered. He stumbled. He failed. He wasn't good enough. After a summer spent working out in Berkeley, the former Pac-10 Freshman of the Year has one goal for the upcoming season: to become the player he knows he can be.
That's basically just been the thing about me ever since I got here. It's not aggressive enough. When I came in as a freshman, I wasn't expecting to play as many minutes as I got to play. I wasn't expecting to, be in close situations and people were counting on me to score. I just wasn't. I don't know if I was prepared mentally for that because I'm coming in as a freshman. I'm thinking like, well, shoot, I'll be lucky if I get 15 minutes a game. But I just have to be aggressive, and I just have to have that mindset through all 40 minutes of the game. So
last season was a little up and down. Not your best. I mean, you improved, but it wasn't your best. What do you want? What was wrong? What was off?
I feel like you said, it was a lot of inconsistency with me. I feel like there were games where I showed up to play with a lot of energy, and then there would just be some games where I would just be, lagging, not playing as hard, not doing the extra stuff like helping on defense or extra rebounding. I just feel like sometimes I just wasn't focused at all times.
Why do you think that was? Why weren't you focused?
Probably because I think that I let my game get to me a little bit too much. If something is not going right on the offensive end, I let it affect me in other areas of my game, which is a bad thing. But that's just something that I'm learning from, and pretty much won't see that from me this year. I feel like after staying this summer, the whole summer, getting all the workouts in and extra time on the court, I feel like I've really progressed a lot with my game, not on the court but off the court as well. Like physically, feel a lot stronger, feel a lot more explosive in my legs, and I just feel like last summer I was just out. I was out for a couple of weeks. I wasn't able to work out with the team right away, and I just feel like I was playing catch up. So, that time being behind and being out, it just seems like I was just behind.
What was your workout regimen like over the summer?
Workout here in the mornings, and then we'll work out at nighttime, personal training.
Okay, so, and then shooting in between, and
yeah, basically just coming back in, doing the things that I was working with the personal trainer.
Did you ever take a day off?
Probably once a week. We were working it out pretty hard. In the summer, with only just us 5 guys and Ricky, it was like every day, except we took 1 day off from lifting, but it was like 4 days lifting, and then everything else was on our own, like basketball. We had so much time, so we just stayed in the gym and worked out. Trying to get lift on your jump shot, trying to go up for rebounds and stuff, it just seemed like I wasn't, getting the full elevation that I really needed, and, it was just, it showed. But like I said, I wasn't the one to make excuses, so I just tried to play through it.
Do you feel that you've been tentative, maybe not aggressive enough? That you haven't gotten the most out of your ability the first 2 years?
I definitely feel that way. I guess it all goes with the territory of, playing a role. Obviously last year we had Jorge and Harper, so I'm pretty sure that most of our players were, going through them because they're the leaders on the team, and, they had the most experience. So I'm pretty sure when we needed a bucket or two and, when the game was close, I'm pretty sure we went to them. But I just feel like if I can just play the way I played against Oregon on the road in the second half, if I can play like that for the first, not the first, but the whole 40 minutes, I really feel like that's just the mindset that I really need, for me to be aggressive and for me to help out the team a lot this year.
The biggest knock on you against going to the league, against leaving early, has been you don't create your own shot. You're not aggressive enough. You don't drive. You don't put the ball on the ground. How do you shut those people up?
Just by proving it to them. That's really been one of my main focuses in this offseason. Working out, I wasn't really focusing on getting up a lot of shots. That's what I do. I shoot the ball and I do it pretty well. So that just really wasn't my main focus this off season. Really focused on my ball handling a lot. And, in practice situations, I'm getting the rebound, pushing it up the floor. Now I'm not looking to pass to the point guard. I'm just trying to, do things that I can get comfortable with in practice so I can take it over to the game.
And that was kind of the knock on you a little bit, even as a recruit. Hey, he's a hell of an athlete. He can shoot. You give him the ball against somebody else, he'll pass it out, or he'll shoot, and he won't drive. You're a quiet guy. That's your personality.
Right.
How do you become more assertive? I mean, you're losing a guy like Harper. You're losing a guy like Jorge. Guys who were very assertive and very vocal. Now you're the guy.
I just feel like I said, it all comes with knowing your role and playing your role. I mean, obviously, in college you're playing with everybody. Everybody is good in college, so it's not like, in high school where it's like you're better than mostly everybody on the team. Not saying that I was, I'm just saying that's just the way it is. Everybody's not the same talent level in high school, but in college everybody is like almost the same or better. So I just feel like, with them, they're older, they're seniors, it was their last year, I'm pretty sure they've been in these situations. So, they knew what to expect from themselves, and the coaches knew what to expect from themselves, and they had the roles. As if we need a bucket, we go to them too. So I just feel like with this year, I can move into one of those roles. And, I just feel like, me being as one of the upperclassmen, being a junior, I just feel like the opportunity is open for me to step into.
Did that sting a little bit when they would go to them for buckets and not you? I mean, you're the shooter.
I mean, not really. I mean, it could be kind of discouraging sometimes, that like, really it's just all with the coaches and, their comfortability with you. And obviously, they may not have been confident in me in making certain plays at the end of the game that they may have been, comfortable with them making the plays. So it's just stuff that you see, and that's just stuff that you want to work on in the offseason. That's what I've been trying to do. Like you said, I'm that quiet guy, so I didn't speak up or anything about it. So obviously that kind of hurts me by just being the quiet guy and not being the aggressive, telling the coaches like, well, I want the ball or anything. But I mean, it's all just been a learning experience for me. So obviously I know what to expect this year and for this upcoming season.
Staying here over the summer, what did that do for you?
It just builds confidence. Obviously, a lot of people say that, I'm thin. I get out-muscled by other defenders who may be stronger than me and all that stuff, but I just feel like me being out here this whole summer, continuing to lift weights throughout the year, I just feel like I'm a lot stronger. And like I said, I really just focused on the court stuff, ball handling and all that stuff, so I just feel a lot more confident in my game.
Jorge was probably one of the more aggressive human beings, athletes, competitors, much less basketball players you've probably ever known. What did he teach you about that? I mean, would he push your buttons? Would he try to, stick you in the side and say, come on, get pissed off?
I mean, he would just be like you're passing up too many shots. It's like why are you doing it? It's just like stop being tentative. It's like the coaches have faith in you to make shots, so do that. And I don't know. I guess it's just. Honestly, I really do not know why I'm tentative. I guess I just happen to always, look for the next best play instead of just focusing on me trying to get a basket for the team. I guess it's just, honestly, it's just, I know I have it in me. It just has to happen. It just has to come out. The game is all mental. Most of it is mental. And I just have to go in there, just be aggressive on both ends, just tell myself that it's kind of like you got to have a cocky swagger to it, but not so much cocky, but you just have to go out onto the court knowing that, nobody can guard me. Nobody is going to be able to stop me. Nobody on the other team is going to outplay me tonight, and that's just something that I have to build up so I can become the player that I want to be.